punching rocks! Shame my body can't keep up with my brain. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword. Let's do this! Wonder what I'll run into today! You keep upping the training, I'm gonna start skipping class. hand.
Huh?
That's enough training for today. Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all. How should I go about this? Okie dokie. I learned so much today.
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know. It's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right?
That's boxing.
Grasping the basics is crucial.
And parries should be fluid.
See? Even March is getting
But I'm not.
Miss March is still a novice.
Just focus on
What? Didn't you?
Look,
Miss March has...
unsheath your swords.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
Well done.
Great! Hey! I couldn't have done it, so...
You already...
You wouldn't...
And Lee's...
No chance? I'm not...
Oh, really?
Don't try to...
15 days of training after every test. The gen...
Thank you, Master...
So?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those bits? She thinks she could fool me by flying under the radar? You there! Get me the most... Now I'm curious.
That's enough training for today. Wonder what I'll run into today. Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword. I'll fight 10. What do you recommend? Ay. I learned so much today. today! Let's do this! How should I go about this? That's enough training for today.
Time for your second test. Grandpa always said that.
Speaking of secret moves,
Huh?
you got it.
Good example.
That's...
Absolute. According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
Commencing classification.
Yeah! Awesome! Ding!
Criminal.
Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this? Yeah!
Lower your weapon.
Oh, I get it! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, what's this?
Commencing classification.
Phew.
Those moves were so...
Well,
Thank you both.
without it.
Awesome! I'll fight 10! Wonder what I'll run into today. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it. Let's do this! What do you recommend?
What the?
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword. I learned so much today. Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out. How should I go about this?
What the?
Before we start the test, he's made thorough preparations, contacting the Realm Keeping Committee. However,
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. You got this. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, wasp,
come get me!
Oh, I get it! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, wasp,
Punish evil!
Awesome! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, wasp,
You're all in on it!
Not very
I'm just
sportsmanlike.
warming up. I failed. Not bad.
Oh! Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on how to do... Let's do it! I already have an idea!
I remember Yan Qing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes, absolutely! The great hero within me is definitely up to the task. I'm going up against Scott soon. Do you know why I'm visiting you, Chingchua?
Yeah, with you, me, and him here, the answer is pretty obvious. Yeah, you just have pre-fight jitters, March. Let's play a couple of rounds to help you relax.
Wait a minute. I've been playing with you a lot lately, right? I've actually picked up a few insights. For example, I've been thinking lately that just defeating Scott with my swords might not be enough. Well, here's the thing. Even if Scott apologizes, do you think he'd actually feel sorry for what he did?
Nah, it's more he's just honoring a bet. Whether it's apologizing or squealing like a pig, I doubt he'd do it willingly.
Exactly! He just wants to show off, which is why he picked Arum Alley as the venue.
You're right. Even though I'm not a fan, I'll help you figure something out.
Why don't you fill her in on what happened at Arum Alley earlier?
If being a workaholic were a disease, Scott would be in the ICU. It's okay to enjoy your work, but causing trouble in society is another story. Scott really needs to apologize to regular people like me. Come on, March. Let's go find him.
Huh?
Well, well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th. And who do we have here with you?
Before you start the fight, I have a few words for you.
Huh? Who do you think you are? Is it like a Xianzhou thing to just show up uninvited?
It's okay if you don't know who I am. Introduce me to him. Yep, you're welcome to check out my credentials in the Divination Commission.
Heh, what's so special about being a diviner from the Divination Commission? I'm a specialist at the Interastral Peace Corporation. Tell me, what makes you think you're so great? Do you have more minions than me? Or do you earn more credits?
You may not be young, but your mindset is still that of a fresh-faced newbie who spends all their time on work while proudly proclaiming to love their job.
You! Shut up, you!
In my opinion, you enjoy playing the role of a joker, spouting off outrageous opinions just to seem objective and indifferent whenever you feel like it.
Enough! Shut up! What do you know about me? Don't act like you know everything!
Wow. You really got under Scott's skin with just a few words.
Well, you almost got me. I'm here to have a duel, not to debate with you.
I guess not. Eagle sounds about right. That's the spirit. Strike while the iron is hot.
Let me ask you something. Do you consider the IPC to be your family?
Of course I do! I have so many amazing colleagues there. Have you seen our structure? The Talent Motivation Department makes everything feel even better than family. If you have something to say, just say it. Why are you staring at me like that?
I heard someone went through 17 rounds of interviews just to become a basic P13 employee. What about your own efforts?
17 rounds? That's insane! If I hadn't joined the IPC already...
Think about it. Is the entrance to your own home that hard to get through?
I heard even the lowest ranking Pierpoint folks feel proud of the IPC's success and wealth. But when you really think about it, how much does the IPC's success and wealth have to do with you?
Of course it has something to do with me.
Then tell me, which of the IPC's achievements can you personally take credit for?
I was involved in the Owl Room Alley investment project. And right now, I'm in charge of these transport ships. They may not seem like big things, but they can't be done without me.
You claim to be in charge of IPC's transport ships, but are they really that important?
Of course they are. We're transporting the top-of-the-line tech from the Intelligentsia Guild. And each container is worth a fortune. How can they not be important?
Hey, that's not the right thing to say. You managed to stir up this guy's sense of pride.
Do you find it hard to fall asleep without scrolling through your phone? Do you hit the snooze button every morning? Do you feel useless at work hearing your bosses complaining about your incompetence?
Enough! Stop it!
When you actually think about your life outside of work, only one word pops into your head, doesn't it?
Overtime!
Please, just stop it! Please!
You know, based on my work philosophy, I don't want to say you're not important. In fact, I'd say you are important. As an employee, you should take pride in living a good life for yourself, not just work.
But I don't have a life of my own. If you have something to say... Come on, just say something. Don't make me feel so miserable about myself.
But you are miserable because you don't have a life of your own.
Ah!
You consider yourself superior to others. You have no time for your own life. You lack empathy. You're always worried about being looked down upon, and your self-esteem stems from the status the IPC gives you. Do you really want to live like this forever?
That's so mean! Just an ordinary person struggling, trying to survive. Don't you feel a twinge of guilt saying nasty stuff like that?
Of course I do. Because I'm just an ordinary person too. Now, Scott, welcome back to the world of ordinary people. Mungming, the owner of the Sleepless Earl, went to great efforts to set up her shop, all so that workers like us can catch a break and find some joy in our lives. What makes you so different from her? How would you feel if you worked so hard to create something, only to have your boss wreck it and overwhelm you with unreasonable demands?
We were intending to defeat you in a duel and make you apologize to her. But now we see that won't work.
I see. I'll make a genuine, heartfelt apology to her. Enough. I understand. We don't need to carry on with this sword fight. I'm going to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl, and to everyone fully living their lives. Thank you, guys. I almost went too far, which would have been a mistake. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be happy. I'll have some tea, read the paper, explore the universe. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to apologize to the owner. Thanks. You've given me a lot to think about. As for this lousy job at the IPC, well, it's time for some serious contemplation. Catch you later.
I'm so tired. Haven't felt this exhausted in ages. You guys better treat me to something nice, March.
Of course! Thank you, Master Chingchua. I kinda want a milk tea. Let's go get one after training. Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off!